Diego, we have a device that Olympic competitors and NASA use. This thing is called Bemer. Here to explain is longevity researcher Michael Varback, and from Flow Encinitas, Lisa Sinkovich. Good morning to both of you, and thank you for being here. I have a feeling in a few minutes, Raul and I will both be sitting in this because this sounds pretty amazing. First of all, before we get to the Bemer, Michael, what is longevity research? What are we talking about here?
So when you're looking at longevity research, it's not every day that you come across something that's truly life-changing. But Bemer is just that, and here's why.
Okay.
If you came to me and said, okay, what do I need to do to live longer? We now know from studies, the study done 2 years ago in Atiroli, that confirmed that the key to longevity is microcirculation. Also, the American Heart Association in 2016 confirmed in a written statement, like serious diseases like heart disease, brain disease, the starting point is in the small blood vessels. So my fascination and passion about this medical device, which is for home use, is because it really enhances your blood flow in the small blood vessels, and it does that by optimizing the oxygen and the nutrients, and then it removes the metabolic waste.
So it's going to make me live longer.
Right. Yes, you're going to have a high quality life.
High quality life.
And then you also are going to have the potential for a longer lifespan.
And this Bemer chair, like athletes are using it? Who's using this chair?
There's obviously with athletes, I had a background, I was a captain of the third biggest professional cycling team.
Okay.
So when we talk about performance, we're looking at oxygen. Like how much oxygen can the cells take in? And with this optimizes that uptake of oxygen. So understand this, if you want to live longer, right?
Yes.
Through our lifestyle choices.
Yes.
Obviously, we have free radicals that are attacking our cells. We have easily taking metabolic waste.
Okay.
If that sits around the cell, I can breathe in oxygen all day long. I can eat the best supplements, the best food. But if it can't get to the cell,
if it can't get to the cell, then what's the point?
Then you have a poor cell state.
So what does this chair do exactly? Like how does it work? Can we see how it works?
Absolutely. Okay. Right. So we have coils inside of this chair, right? They're embedded into the fabric.
Okay.
So it's not the chair. The technology is in the mat. It's in the technology. Like this is an applicator. I beam my brain every day.
You beam your brain.
Yeah, because the place where you have the most small blood vessels besides the eyes is in your brain.
Okay, what does it feel like?
So you can feel the coils are right here.
I feel, yes.
There you are. Right, great.
I feel it. Okay.
Right. So now again, when you apply that around the brain, now you're optimizing the oxygen. And by the way, when you're breathing in oxygen every day, 25% of that oxygen goes to your brain. So it's a good thing to have oxygen coming in to your brain. Right?
So what is this going to feel like? Lisa, when you sit and then when you're pushing a bunch of buttons, like, does it feel like a massage? Does it feel like a little...
Well, yeah. I mean, again, we don't feel a blood flow. So that's why...
So you don't feel nothing? You just sit in the chair?
Well, it's not a field product. It's a result-oriented product.
I see.
Yeah, and that's what's fantastic.
How long do you have to sit in this?
So that's another thing that's great about this. Like if I was trying to change your behavior, I'm dead in the water. But I want to do that. With this, there's no change in behavior.
Okay.
It's 8 minutes twice a day. And the best way to say it is,
twice a day.
A guy asked me, said, hey, I see the value, I understand I have issues, and I want to do something about it, but how do I know to use it? I said, well, did you brush your teeth twice yesterday? I said, yeah.
Okay.
And what was the last thing you did before you went to bed? Well, I turned off the light. Guess what? With this, right, this is just like brushing your teeth. There's a patented sleep program. This is in your bed. You sleep on it. And all you got to do is just press the button, and then you get the value from that. Then we have applicators like Lisa is showing. This is a B-light. So for women, your biggest organ is your skin.
Yes.
This, again.
What is it going to do to my skin?
Oh, you're talking about rejuvenation.
It's going to take all my wrinkles?
Look at my face. I have no bags under my eyes.
No bags under your eyes.
I use this every single morning, right? And again, it's all about cause and effect.
It's a light?
This is a monochromatic red LED medical device.
If I hold it like this, it's going to take my wrinkles away?
Well, we're looking at the potential here, right?
Wow, okay. Yeah. How much does this chair cost if I want to get it?
So this chair, right, it's only $5,990.
Okay.
But again, you have to keep it in perspective, right? When you start, you can finance it, right? There's financing.
Okay.
But once you understand the value, then this becomes a very high priority in your life. Now, I live in Alpine. A couple of months ago, 3 months ago, there was a huge fire. 34 homes burned down to the ground, right?
Yes.
Me and Diane we were in the car. We got the call, mandatory evacuation. She leaned over, she said, okay, Michael, what are we going to grab? And I said, well, we have no time to think. I said, we're going to grab the dog, and we're going to grab the Bemer.
You're going to grab the Bemer?
afterwards, like, why? See, we're laughing, saying, why didn't you say your golf clubs or your carbon bicycle, right? Because it doesn't hold the same value.
Right.
This.
Right.
You couldn't pry this out of my hands if you tried to, right?
This is that.
ultimate longevity device in my book, right?
Love it. If you want to get more information on Bemer, find out more about it, get your hands on one of these chairs, foxsightsandiego.com, click the little seat on top, it'll get you all hooked up. Michael and Lisa, thank you for being here. Mr. Martinez, we'll send it over to you.
Shall we thank you? Still ahead on Fox.